How you doing, guys? Welcome to my shed. My god, it took a lot of work today to get this far with the video. I just kept hitting record and not knowing what to do. My head went blank and I just cleared my head and went, right, F it, just start talking. So some of the stuff might be coming out of my mouth a bit random. I know, not like me, but yeah, I'm just hitting the button and running with it. I normally do my vids in 1 or 2 takes. I know that's hard to believe as you see such professionalism. The Francis Ford Coppola style cinema technique of my videos is second to none, really. So yeah, so I've got some pickups. I've had a gift arrive. It's a bit of a sort of return gift for sending something out to someone, and they felt, you know, obliged to say, right, well, you know, you sent me some leaves from my bag, which I wasn't expecting, to be honest. But yeah, I'll go through that in a minute. I had some other pickups due to turn up, but I've not spent a lot of money. It's pounds here and there, but I got a really good pickup the other day on eBay. Sort of like where, you know, it's that good where you're thinking they're going to drag their feet with this, because I think they forgot again that they had the thing on auction, but we'll see. Hopefully that'll turn up soon, but I'm a bit cheesed I didn't get to reveal that today. Speaking of reveals, I've got one of my own t-shirts on, my Red and Meth Sega Mega Drive homage game 16-bit cartridge t-shirt design. Yeah, they're familiar with Redman, Method Man rappers, big 90s rappers. My sort of favourite sound of hip-hop, to be honest with you. But not by far my favourite rap duo or individual rappers, and I've got a complex tier system of what I like and what I don't like. So what I like a lot and what I like even more. So that's for another day, perhaps. Yeah, so I wanted to get in here like crack of dawn this morning. Again, I thought I'm going to do a little bit of painting on the house, a little bit, so a couple of hours, put all my brushes away, don't give a shit how far I've got with it. I'm really trying to, in the past I've gone hell for leather at my decorating, like, oh, day in, day out, and I'm not doing that anymore, them days are done. So yeah, a bit of painting, and just before I came out, to be honest with you, I was, the other night, I turned the tap on in the kitchen. I've got a new one, I ordered a new one, so when I decorate the front room, because we've got an open plan kitchen front room, I'll put the new tap on, and for some reason, well, the tap was flowing really hard, like, Jesus Christ, is it the pressure in the boiler or something? And it wasn't that. The little, what do you call it? It creates a shower effect, and it also slows down the pressure of the water off the tap. It fell out. It was like a little tiny plastic gauze. I'm like, who the hell thought that was substantial? You know, thin piece of plastic with all that pressure behind it. Of course it's going to come out at some point. I mean, in fairness, we've had that tap in for 8 years, so it was going to happen, but nothing is built to last. This tap I've got, that I'm now going to have to replace it sooner, is, you know, probably another load of shit that I bought. And everyone wants to have this unique way of doing things. Have you ever tried replacing a tap nowadays? You've got to have fucking dislocated fingers to even get your hands into tying bolts and stuff like that. It's fucking insane. All this like minimalistic styling. Yeah, minimalistic. That's why you get minimalistic getting plumbers out to repair stuff. That's why we all do shit ourselves because of it. But oh my god, what's going on with me today? I'll stop ranting. I'm not ranting. I'm just expressing a collection of feelings from this morning. So that's the morning out of the way. Onward and upward. So yeah, no, guys, remember as well, if you find all my moans and gripes entertaining, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, because everyone else is doing it. So do it for me. Do it for me. Just yeah, just hit that like button if you like it. If you don't like it, don't do anything. Just never watch my show again. Okay. Only joking. Only joking. Do what you flaming want. I don't care. Right. So yeah. So mention that. So I'm going to start on the pickups, guys. I've got my scissors ready. My skizzers. let's get opening. Like I said, I was really gutted that that parcel didn't turn up today. Really gutted, but we'd like to have shown it off. And what we have here is, right, okay, I'll show it you. I'm not going to talk, I'm going to show it you. For the Xbox, we have Fifa Street. It's about the only FIFA football game I find remotely entertaining since the Sega Saturn World Soccer. Yeah, it's just a bit of fun, and it's just a bit different, that's all. Another reason I know about this game, my lad used to play it on his Xbox One, I think it was, his Xbox 360. And it was quite good. It was a bit more fun than the average, you know, football game. So FIFA Street for the Xbox, and I got that really cheap. It's got a Granger Games sticker on it. I'm surprised I bought someone from round here. I don't know if Granger Games are global or not, to be honest with you. Not global, national. I'm not sure if Granger Games are national. So yeah, FIFA Street there. Moving on. So another parcel. How you feel about this? Opening with scissors. Does that sort of ruin the thrill and the excitement of it all? It's just like, instead of tearing the bag open with excitement. Okay, what we have here is, ooh, that in a minute. Hunchback for the ZX Spectrum. Now I used to absolutely love this game. I loved it. But you know what I love more? You know what I'm going to say, don't you? The cover. I love the cover. Brilliant. That's in tip-top condition, that. And I'll be honest with you, I won't be surprised if it's never been played. Oh no, it has. It's a bit knackered, the out of box. But yeah, Hunchback. I can barely remember it. I think I watched someone playing it recently on another channel. That's all I remember about it, really. Okay, got liquids with me today. Love Coca-Cola. I don't drink that much of it. I'll have it when I've got a rum in it. There's no rum in it today. You'll be able to tell by the glass. You'll know when I've got a rum and Coke. I have a tumbler. Rum and Coke's my favourite. Jack D and rum and Coke are my favourite drinks. And like a pint of like a nice American lager, or like an Estrella Dam, something like that. That's my faves. So that's a sure some more parcels supposed to be turning up. Oh, I forgot to order this. Contacts. This is actually, I don't know how many of you see it. It's Jodie Foster, I think it's Matthew McConaughey. This guy is constantly in space films. And it's a PG, but there's something really creepy about this film. I would even say, it's quite strange, I forgot Matthew McConaughey was in this, because there's some similar aspects of this film to Interstellar. But I actually found it's quite a creepy film, really creepy, and it's probably sort of like the closest thing I could imagine. Oh, I'm not going to give too much away, but yeah, it's a really good film. That's Contact. Okay, now we're going to get onto the big one. Watch where I'm going in. Story of my life. Oh, Jesus. Oh dear, it's well sealed. Whoever this is doesn't mess around. Christmas Day. Right, we're almost there. looking at the worst box opening I've ever done. Okay. Now, bloody hell. You spoil me. Right, so the other week, oh god, it could be ages ago actually. I was on Swap Shop with Retro Chef and a bunch of other guys, and Scott was on there, Sega Zombie, and I had a couple of games on my PSP that Scott was interested in. I think he needed him for his collection, and I don't really play the PSP other than Ghouls and Ghosts. I don't know, I'll put my PSP games now. Ghouls and Ghosts, and the Midway Arcade Treasures, Ghosts and Goblins, Midway Arcade Treasures. I'll be honest with you, and I like playing the Grand Theft Auto Chinatown, but I get quite bad on my eyes because the motion's that fast in such a small area. I feel like the only way to feel is like, you know, when you're in a car driving, you're in a car, you're in the passenger seat, and the person driving's driving fast, and you tend to, because you're not in control of it, and you feel like something's going to hit you. That's how I feel when I play Grand Theft Auto Chinatown when I get in a car. There's just not enough space. It actually plays havoc with my eyes, and it turns my stomach. I have to turn it off. And it's a common complaint. It's called being mad. No, it just absolutely drives me. I can't play it. I love the game, but I just can't play it. There's a few games like that. I get really sensitive on my eyes. So anyway, I sent to Scott a bunch, a few other things that I thought he might like, and as he pointed out in his video, anything with a Sega reference on, and more so because I knew inside if it's just an advert, it'd be quite nostalgic, and I thought he'd enjoy that. So in return, Scott, has sent me a box here of fantastic goodies, and there's something in here that I really appreciate you sending, Scott, and that is the joystick, a Sinclair joystick that should alleviate the pain I've had using my keys. And that other joystick I've got, I don't know what I'm doing with that. Like you say, Scott, I might need an interface for it. So a Sinclair joystick, you read my mind, mate. That is brilliant. Thank you very much. That is fantastic, because I'll be honest with you, I don't know what to buy anymore, because I don't know what I'm buying is broken half the time or working, because the technology's so long ago and the technology's changed so much. We have it easy nowadays, don't we? We really do. So that's fantastic. Cheers for that, Scott. But no, he didn't stop there, did he? No. So he sent me some games. Yeah, I remember that. And he said a Mastertronic game that I actually remember in a newsagent. I remember this on the stand in newsagent. I never owned it, and that is Jason's Gem. Probably based on the sort of Jason in the Argonaut scene, but with like a Roman uniform. But that's great. Thanks very much, mate. And the cream cassettes. You either got very rare you got these, or you got that off-white back. I think I've got another game there I might show you the week with the off-white cassette case. That's great, that, mate. Thank you. Of the 199 range, I used to love them. The 199 range was just the best. They really were. So that's Jason's Gem. Oh my god. Silver Soft. Robot Riot. Look at that. Silver Soft, jeez. That is one company I absolutely not thought of in 35 years. I forgot all about that company. I don't know the English. I don't think they were English, were they, Silver? Were they English? Can't remember, were they? Sorry, I'm just going off on a bit of a tangent. I just want to check something. I'm crap with Silver Soft. I never saw many games by him. I might be getting mixed up with another company. I'll look later. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. But look at that cassette design. Yeah. It's always weird seeing of all the collection the things I gather or collect in a way. The one thing that always just stopped me in my tracks are Spectrum games. Mega Drive games stopped me in my tracks, but Spectrum games really sort of like stopped me dead. So it's just the artwork and things like. Because a friend of mine worked for. He's a couple of years older than me. Mr. Tuffley, Jeff Tuffley, bit of a shout out there. And he worked at Ocean Imagine in Manchester. He was in Manchester City Centre. And the one thing I've never asked him, he might have told me, because you know I've not been out for a beer in so long. Did you ever meet Bob Wakeling? I'm putting it out there now. Chris, if you see him, can you ask him? But he used to work there. I think he was an illustrator or graphic designer. I can't remember now. Back in the golden day. Back in the day. And I remember him. I think he got my mate Andy a copy of Great Escape. I think that was one he worked on. I can't remember now. Jeff, if you could enlighten us on that, I'm not too sure. But, you know, really interesting guy. We're both in the same game, to be honest with you. But Jeff was much more of an illustrator than what I was or whatever I could be. Like, illustration is quite an art as well. So, anyway, so, yeah. Robot Riot. Also, we have Bump Set Spike. That's one I remember. Is that US Gold? Mastertronic. Right, and that's a little nice isometrical game. Actually, I don't remember this game at all. I just remember the cover. I've never played it. I'm thinking of another game. You know, I'm getting it mixed up with California Sports because of the California Games because of design. Well, isometric gameplay there. Do you remember this? I can't remember. When I see a net, the first game that comes to my mind when I see a net is ping pong. Do you remember ping pong? It's the first game I remember when I see a net. So that's Bump, Set and Spike. You know what? I could just sit down and sort of draw and replicate these sort of things all day. I could, honestly, these designs. This is my type of game. I'll show you. It is roll around, not run around, roll around. I love these. It reminds me of Marble Madness. It's probably nothing like Marble Madness, but I can see similarities there. Marble Madness was an absolute fave of mine. And the one I used to play when I was on holiday was I had a rollerball, roller controller, whatever you call it. So that one is kind of a bit of an isometric, nice and addictive. Hopefully simple for me, being a simpleton. In a social way, not in a mental way. That's roll around. DL. This is one we mate. I never played these. But it's nice to have in the collection. This is really nostalgic. This has got to be one of the oldest games going. I've never heard of this company neither. And it is International Manager. Andy, did your Gary play that? It's one of them. A lot of bloody reading, that's what I remember. Right up his street. But Cult Software, there's one I've never seen. Don't remember that company at all. Were they distributors? Were they programmers? A software company? So it's got the price tag on that still. Oh no, it hasn't. Do they still do price tags that shape? Price stickers that shape? I can't remember now. Yeah, sorry, I keep going off on one. Just looking at the covers. That's actually a pencil crayoned drawing. Like that was acceptable. Doesn't all have to be digital, you know. Now that would have been scanned or had a really good photograph taken of it before it was reproduced. I used to work in I used to be working live for graphics, which was like getting before Apple Mac, before Apple Mac, before digital printers and all that. I used to split off. Send that image to the scanners. I'm going to bore you a bit here, but you're going to have to listen. I'd send that cover off to the scanners. It gets scanned, and they break them colours down into CMYK, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. Yeah. I'd make a plate of each artwork, so that could be on a plate, 20 up. Why am I telling you this? Do any of you care? Anyway, it was an apprenticeship I did, and it's sort of, there was no artistic apprenticeships at the time, and the only way into art and graphics was through print, working at agencies. And from this, you know, I've got a bit of a thankful I learned how to use an Apple Mac. But some of you may say I'm winging it on that, cheeky bleeders. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, thank you, Scott, for that international manager. Right, let's see what else we've got. Does this well ever run dry? Does this well run dry, Scott? Now this, oh my god, I don't remember it being by Kicks. This is one in my head was a US Gold, and that is Skate Crazy. You must all remember that cover. In your John Menzies, your Boots, your W.H. Smith, if W.H. Smith were going then. Freaking Tesco probably had a games rack with that in, but yeah. You must remember that. Now this was actually quite a good game, to be honest with you. Now I never owned this. I just played it at mates. But again, really good game that. Imagine some of you hate it. I love it. Show you inside. Sorry, I'm trying to speed up because I know I keep going off on one. But it's such good condition. It's even still got an instruction sheet in there. So it's all. Where have you had this, Scott? It's brand new. Right, sorry, I'm stopping. So it can't be that old because it's got 128. Well, not that old. It's well old, but like it's got the 128K plus 2 and plus 3 on there. So this might have been a later game. So I'm trying to remember where I played that now then, because I was thinking it was another mate, but he only had a 48K. Oh, here we go. I always wanted this. It's got the Commodore screenshots on it. I can't remember if I had this or not. I just used to have a cardboard box full of games. Like a big cardboard box. And they weren't kept neat and tidy. And that is, sorry. Another Kicks one. Are you sending me Kicks games so I start bloody collecting these things properly? I'm not doing it. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And it's a Kicks. I'm not sure, did I have this or not? Because I didn't have any Kicks game. Was this released in a bigger box by another company? Was this an Imagine game or Elite or something? Or like a US Gold? I seem to remember having this, but not in this box and not by Kicks. Enlighten me. So that is a fantastic. That's Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. But that is a fantastic bunch of games there. I really appreciate that, Scott. Scott, you didn't have to do this as well, but I'm glad you did. I'm not going to lie, I'm glad you did. It's going to be an integral part of my ever-growing Spectrum collection. What a nice run of games that is. And to top it off, what a super thought of sending me that, mate. Brilliant. Sinclair Joystick. Just how I remember him. There used to be a shop in Stretford Arndale called Court Grant Computers. Some of you may know it. And I always remember them having they didn't have a Kempson out, they had the Sinclair Joystick with the Sinclair Spectrum. They kept it all together, and you know, it's just, I can't explain that excitement you used to get when you go in. You'd be lucky if they put a fucking game on for you, but just to see it laid out, you'd be just going in there, go, Mikey's Ace, got go to 10 print or something like that. It'd run your name down the screen. You used to think you were some kind of hot computer programmer when you did that. There's a couple of others as well that I can't remember, but I knew them all. And then they'd tell you to get out, and then you'd wander up to Tandy and go and try and figure out how them computers in Tandy's worked. You might be lucky if there's an Atari in there. But oh, hang on, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Oh, brilliant. Fucking legend, mate. Maniac Cop. I was looking at this the other night and nearly bought it as well. That's brilliant, mate. Cheers. Now, I had these on I had 3 of them on VHS, and I sent to my brother in France. And he enjoyed them, to be honest with you. And I thought, I need to get these again. That's in excellent condition glass. Mate, that's brilliant, that. Thank you. Maniac Cop. I've not seen it in so long. And it's Bruce Campbell, isn't it? I can't remember. Does it change from Bruce Campbell further along it goes? Does it remain Bruce Campbell? I can't remember now. And to top it all, this one looks really good. I've never seen this. Wasting Away. That's me, alright. So that's fantastic, mate. Cheers. I know nothing about this film, but it looks like good fun. I seem to remember the box, so I'm wondering how. I don't think it's that old. 2008, yeah. Well, that's brilliant. Wasting Away. Maniac Cop. So I'm chuffed to bits then, mate. Again, Scott, you didn't have to do this, but I'm really glad you did. Cheers, pal. So I'm going to wrap it up because I'm 26 minutes in here, and again, thanks to Sega Zombie. And another thing is as well, just let me get a swig of this. I'm drying out in here. Don't believe it's not grey outside. It actually gets warm. As soon as that temperature changes a little bit, it's really warm in here. Yeah, and another thing I want to say is, thanks for all the subs and to all the subs and stuff. I do appreciate it, and I never realised really it is. The more you get, the better it is. Obviously, it's just something I don't really, I've not pursued. But I do want to say thank you to everyone for liking and subscribing and just dropping a line. You know, the fact you're watching it, I'm not going to lie, I'm not too fussed about likes or anything like that. If you viewed it and you've enjoyed it, it's I suppose it lets me know that I'm doing an alright job. So, but yeah. But bear in mind this, my friends, when I get to 200 followers, it's competition time. It's competition time. I'm going to throw all your names into a bucket. It'll be winners galore, okay? Winners galore. So I'll leave you on that note. And if anyone's commented, I really apologise. I noticed I was looking on YouTube the other day, trying to fucking manage the thing. And I noticed I had loads of missed comments going back through all my history of stuff. What the fuck is going on with YouTube? It's like any other platform, you're notified. It's so easy, but if, you know what, YouTube, if it's because there's so many people, there's so much memory being used in it, I understand, you know what I mean? It just seems like to fall down on stupid little things like missing comments. I don't want to be rude. I try and answer all my comments because, you know, I don't want to leave people hanging if they're asking me a question. So, I know a few have had issues with following and unfollowing and all that crap, but you know, I don't want to get too caught up on it. But please don't think I'm being rude by any means. You know, I will answer whatever I see. I'll answer. Okay, guys, that is me done. That's me signing out, and thank you for coming by my shed. And hope to see all you guys soon. Okay, guys, take care.